Welcome to Closet Coaching, everyone. I want to dismantle some more the idea that weight and health are the same and that they're very, very connected, because the media has presented us with a picture or a template of health as being somebody in a thin body and somebody in a fit body. This is the only picture of health that we are presented with from like day one in magazines, on commercials, social media, like pretty much everywhere. We just know weight loss goes with health as far as like the idea of it and the conceptualization of it. We don't have like role models or imagery or stories of people who don't necessarily lose weight but embody a lot like great health or have good physical and mental health. Like we don't hear about the mental health and stress management and socialization and connection and community and purpose, sense of purpose. And the studies actually that link those things to longevity and quality of life. We are fed messages that are paid for by diet culture and by beauty culture. So we're seeing images that are not the whole story. Now, is it true that sometimes if people increase nutritional variety in their diets and start adding exercise into a sedentary lifestyle, that they may lose weight? Yes, that happens. And that's health and weight loss that just happen to coincide, right? But like, there's absolutely the case of somebody who's genetically programmed to be in a larger body, or who has dieted in the past, has given that up, and now is in a larger body from weight set point rising and, life post-menopause, whatever, that the larger body just exists. And yet there is still a pursuit of more fitness or more better nutrition, less binge eating, better mental health, better stress management, and that those things are absolutely indicators of health, but the body didn't change. Or maybe the body got bigger. We just don't know how to see these things. Like it feels really incongruent to our heads. It's like cognitive dissonance when we see health and then like a larger body. We just don't understand. And I think it's like worth looking at, picking apart how often you're comparing, you're equating the two, and how often we're judging a body based on how it looks, having no knowledge of how that person may have lost weight. For example, somebody who has an eating disorder may lose weight and is constantly being congratulated about it. Meanwhile, they're malnourished, barely sleeping, from high stress, constantly thinking about food, over exercising, burning out. And yet, like, oh, she's the picture of health, because on the outside, we've got this image of what it looks like. We are not investigating further. And this idea may be very, familiar to some, especially if you've been following for a while, but is certainly not the norm as far as like how people define health. So I wanted to make sure to explain it here. And there's lots more I could say. And if you have any questions, you could always DM me, because this is something I'm really, really passionate about and something that I've completely changed my mindset around. Absolutely. And I fully, I'm behind this. So if you have any questions, please reach out, and I hope this was helpful.